Hi, I'm David Gale. Today on Loving Spoonfuls, a Cree grandmother is going to teach us how to make Three Sisters soup. Kids, don't try this at home. I'm on the Six Nations Reserve, and I'm going to go pick up Bertha Skye. We're going to go shopping, native style. Bertha!
Hi, David.
Hey. Nice to see you.
Oh.
So here we're going to go do some trading.
Yes, we sure are.
Do you need to get anything?
Yes, I have some tea.
Tea?
To take along with us.
Probably a coat.
Okay, I'll get my coat.
Okay.
Be right out.
Okay, great. I'll just wait out here.
Okay.
They always do that.
I was born in Saskatchewan in a small community in, it's called Shell Lake. My mother was full-blooded Cree. My father was part Cree and Scottish. We were rejected by the white society. At that time, prejudice was very bad. Mm-hmm. Kids at school would call us Indian, mm-hmm. you know, because our skin was brown. Eh? My dad would ask us, how was her day at school? And Dad, kids are always calling me Indian. And he said, wait, you show them you are just as good as they are. You always think yourself less, you know, mm-hmm. when you're native. But then you say, hey, you know, this comes back. I am just as good as they are, you know?
So, what do you do for fun around here?
I'll show you where...
Now, what have you got here?
Come on.
Should I go the low one or the big one?
I want to be
You want to be the cook? Okay, I'll be the little person. What's for dinner? Can't you hear me, cook? What's for dinner? How about Three Sisters soup?
Yes, that will be just fine.
How about some Bannock?
Okay.
How about some Bannock? I got to see what it looks like. Oh, I'm...
Okay, come on. Go. I'm trading Ken for some tea, and presently he's digging for artichokes that I'm going to put in the soup. Those are Iroquois potatoes.
Well, are they artichokes or are they potatoes?
Yeah,
what are they?
Well, a form of Iroquois potatoes.
Oh, mm-hmm. There he is.
Well, there's Ken Parker.
How
here.
are you? It's nice to see you.
Hi, I'm David.
Hi, David.
Hi.
I'm Ken. Nice to meet you.
So,
okay.
What do you got there?
I brought some tea.
Oh, awesome.
Perhaps.
It's my favorite, you know.
Labrador?
Labrador tea. It's a very good tea.
That was used by Native people for kidney problems.
So you're saying that Ken has kidney problems?
No.
No, it's a nice tasting tea.
Yeah,
oh,
it's really good tasting tea,
very
sure.
Delicious.
So what would you like in return?
Artichokes, if
Got
you
some
have
artichokes? Sure,
any.
we can go dig some up
Yeah,
now.
okay.
Actually, they're potatoes.
They're wild potatoes.
Yeah.
Potatoes.
But to be honest, they're actually sunflowers.
Sunflowers.
They're native
I am
here.
So
Yep, they're
confused.
sunflowers native to here, and it's the only species that produces a tuber.
Tell me a little bit about your business.
Well, what we specialize, we grow plants native to North America before the Europeans arrived. So pre-European plants only. And a lot of plants, we're actually in the rare plant business.
What's the most unusual thing you've been asked to get?
Probably the cacti.
Can we see them?
Yeah, sure. You can have a look right here. It's just a new patch that we put in. And I just want to show you the fruit on them.
Sweet?
Sweet? It's somewhat sweet.
Oh, it's very good. You want to have some? Mmm. It's got seeds, though. Very good. There's a lot of... seeds, though.
Well,
Save my seeds. Those are rare plants, you know.
Oh my God, I'm just spitting the
That was
seeds.
$10 you just
You
threw.
didn't tell me to save the seeds. This is the top of the plant here,
Yep.
and this is a type of sunflower. Is there a big head on it?
Actually,
like a big...
The native sunflower. Sunflowers are native to North America, by the way.
Right.
They're more daisy-like. So the heads are usually small, 2 to 3 inches, maybe 4 inches. But these are specifically great because you get the potatoes. They're tubers.
And this is what we're looking for
This
here,
is it
right
here.
down here? Wow.
Yep. And they're actually supposed to be better after a frost because it sweetens them up a little bit.
Is this a fair trade?
I think it's a fair trade because
Yeah.
it's not that often I get the Labrador tea. So
3 of these?
Oh, for 3? No, I'll dig you some
no,
more.
I-
I'll
You'll
dig-
dig some more?
Oh, yes.
Well, what would you give me? Let's see. What would you give me for, let's say, this this stuffed buffalo? How many tubers would I be able to get for this
that's
stuffed?
at least a bushelful for one of them. So.
Well, I don't know. You know, it's very cute. Now we're in the kitchen with Bertha, and it's completely professionally prepared here for us. We're very lucky that we have Brian here, Bertha's son, having prepped. Now, why do you know so much about prepping food like this?
I've had some excellent teachers, starting with my mother from when I was a child.
Uh-huh. Did you tell him to say that?
No.
What's your favorite thing that she makes?
Her bread.
Her bread. Yeah. You're making stuff for us today?
Yes.
Oh, good. Okay. Get out. We're going to start.
though, so.
You are hungry? Okay, good. Well, we're going to cook. Where are we going to start here?
We're going to make the Three Sister soup.
Uh-huh.
So by doing that, we have to cut up the pork.
Now, it doesn't say 3 pig soup. It says 3
No.
sister soup. So what are the 3 sisters in
That
3 sister
goes-
soup?
Three Sisters is corn, beans, and squash.
Ah,
and
these are the 3
potato.
sisters right here? Right here? Mm-hmm. Right there. There's
Yeah.
the 3 sisters. That's very nice. Or maybe
And
like this.
in the soup, we're putting
Oh, these are the
artichokes.
artichokes. These are the
Yes.
artichokes. We've washed them off, and they look so nice. I thought maybe these were but there's
well, we're going to put that in too.
Okay. Now, there's some things happening already. We've got a big pot on the stove that's boiling, right? About how much? 2 gallons?
2 gallons of water.
2 gallons of water? Okay. And meanwhile, we're going to cut up the pork into cubes. Tell me a little bit about your mother's cooking.
Well, she specialized in venison and moose and rabbit. We ate a lot of rabbit.
And now, did you ever have to catch the rabbits?
Oh, yeah, I did.
Yeah? How do you do that?
In a snare. We snared the rabbits.
What's rabbit bait?
We didn't need a bait.
What?
We just found a trail
Yeah.
where the rabbits ran, and we'd put a snare.
And they would just catch
Oh,
their
yeah.
legs?
Oh, yeah.
And we put in how much pork?
Just a small roast.
A small roast?
Yeah.
And we put it in, just put it into the water. Have we put anything into the water yet? Have we put any salt
Nothing.
or anything? Nothing?
Nothing,
Just goes in
nothing.
there for how long? Doesn't matter?
No, just start cutting up these beans.
Now, tell me about the relationship between a native culture and the respect for animals.
We pray and we thank for so many things that people don't pray for anymore, like the trees and the plants that we grow, anything like that we grow, the corn, the water. We don't give thanks to anything anymore. It seems everybody takes things for granted, you know.
When do you give thanks? As you're eating it, as you're preparing it?
Anytime.
At any
you
time.
can,
So
yeah.
if you would be cooking, you would give thanks?
Oh, yeah.
How would you do it? Do it for me.
Well, where's our sage? Or sweetgrass? Burn that.
Burn
If
it?
you have a lighter.
Burn it.
Okay.
It's got a smoke, right?
Okay, smudge too.
What am I doing?
Smudge.
Smudge.
Oh, that smells so.
Mm.
And then it's blessing the food. And we pray that or soup will be very delicious and will feed a lot of people. Okay.
This is going to be the best soup.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're moving on.
Next is our squash.
Squash. Look at the discs that happen over there. Look at that. Be like a little orphan Annie. See that? Mm-hmm. Or, you know, one of those famous mice. This is actually called a sister in cooking?
Yeah, because those three vegetables can be planted on the same hill, like the corn. And you can plant the squash and the beans on the same hill, and they grow together. They complement one another. The corn provides shade for the beans. The leaves hold the moisture for the corn, and they're the only three plants that I know they can be planted together.
And brothers? Why is a potato called a brother?
Because I put it in the soup. I made that up myself.
And now we're cutting up the squash, and we're just supposed to cube it again. Everything's cubed?
Mm-hmm. Okay, our soup is complete. Let's clean this area, and we shall start the bread.
Oh, okay. So while our soup is cooking, our Three Sisters soup is cooking, we're going to clean up the table, as Bertha said, and we're going to get ready to make some bread.
Right.
So join us when we come back to make the bread. Okay. Right?
Yeah.
Well, you can drink water if you like.
So clean this off.
We're back with Bertha Skye, and we have the Three Sisters soup cooking on the stove here as we speak. It's been cooking for a while, and it's hot, so I'm going to use this. And the Three Sisters have gone in there. We have the beans.
Corn.
The corn.
Squash.
Squash, and the corn might have slipped in there unnoticed.
Yeah. Okay.
And the pork.
Pork and the potato.
Potato.
Added some potato and artichokes.
Now, do we want to season it at all?
Yeah, salt and pepper. I'd say half a spoon of... That's soda.
We don't want to put that in there. There.
And that's all the seasoning that I put in there. We'll add pepper later. We are now going to make the bannock.
Bannock.
I'm making the bannock, and you're making a dessert.
Dessert. And bannock is what?
Native bread, what we use.
Okay.
What? This is baking powder.
Baking powder.
I have in here 12 cups of flour.
Okay.
2, 3, 4. I'll put 5, and I'll put 5. You put
5? Same?
Cups.
I have less, 4. Or just does it look like?
Okay, 4.
Hey, do you ever count in the Cree language?
Yes, I do.
Do you just...
Peak, okay.
Okay, here we go.
Peak,
How many am I putting in?
Peak.
Peck.
Niso.
Niso.
Nsto.
Insto.
Neo.
Neo.
Yeah. A little salt.
Salt. It's very similar recipes for the sweet and for the bannock.
Okay.
Now, what do you have in there?
Here we have sweet milk and 2 eggs. I'm using buttermilk for my bread.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, this is 2 things at once. You know, my brain, I don't know if it can...
Okay. And here
so
we have...
we're making the bannock on that side, and we're making the sweet bread on this side, right?
Right.
And this is for mine?
Yep.
For the sweet bread? And we have...
Oil.
Milk and oil.
And eggs.
And 2 eggs.
And we're going to add a little bit of honey to this. How would you make this go?
You go like this.
What?
And how much? How much?
2 tablespoons.
You know what? You have to take the cap off. 1 tablespoon, 2 tablespoons. Is that enough? You're going to tell me when to stop?
Yep, it's not bad.
You're hypnotized.
Look at that.
More? Could you get more difficult honey to come out? Maybe we should heat it up.
Okay. It takes a woman to do this.
Is it a traditional way of heating up the honey by putting it under your arm?
Not the way we do it. Okay, you pour that in the well.
In the well.
Mm-hmm. You mix that slowly.
Okay, I'll mix it slowly. This slowly? Like this, Bertha?
No, 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 no. You're adding too much flour to it. Just mix it like this and add a little flour at a time, not a lot.
How's this? Better? Now what are you
I
doing?
don't know. I'm busy doing it.
I'm going to move this a little bit closer.
Okay.
So you can keep a watchful eye over me while you're doing that. So you've got, you put in how much buttermilk into that?
1 whole quart.
1 whole quart of buttermilk into 5 cups of flour.
12.
12 cups of flour and 5 tablespoons of baking powder.
And salt. And a pinch of soda.
Pinch of soda. And oil. How come yours is getting thicker and mine isn't? I think there's 2 different things going on here.
Okay, mix this one.
Oh, now I'm totally confused. Okay, just whip it up here. Hey, what's happening is the baking powder is making it, it's like it's adding a whole, it's rising.
Don't mix too fast. You're going to have nothing but dumplings there if you don't.
Okay, is this okay?
Okay.
You want to switch?
Okay, you can do this.
Okay, good. Oh, I've done a really good job with this one. This is really good. Look at how good mine is. See, you should learn from me because mine is turning out really good. And now, can I use my fingers too?
What are you doing?
Wait a second. It's not a good sign.
You add too much flour to it.
Okay. I'll do it slowly.
Okay.
I'll do it slowly.
Don't add too much flour to it.
Okay, I'm going to do it slowly, like this. Look, I'm adding it.
You're grabbing the flour. Don't grab the flour, just grab the dough.
Grab the dough.
Look, turn it up like this, see?
Maybe doing 2 of them at once was not such a good idea.
Oh, yes.
Okay, now how's this looking here? Like dumplings? Now, how is this looking?
Better put it on your bake sheet.
Okay, so I'm now taking it out of the bowl and putting it down. Here we go, like this. This is the sweet dough?
Yep.
Okay.
This is the sweet dough.
I haven't completely ruined this one, have I?
Oh, no. See, feel the texture of that.
The texture feels less dry.
See?
And you should be able to poke this one too?
Well, it's hard. Feel it.
It's hard.
Okay, use your hands now.
And I'm patting it down. Okay.
Okay.
Now, did your kids
start cutting?
Oh, we're ready to cut.
Yeah. There you go.
Okay, and where do you?
Closest to.
So you waste not one. Okay. You don't want to waste any, right? And where do you get a cookie cutter from like this?
The neighbors.
Looks like a can. And we've taken these pans and have we greased these pans? Greased the pans and put flour on the pans. And now we're putting them right beside each other. Can they be touching?
Yep.
You know what? I can't help but notice that you've got this. What is this thing?
That's a medal.
It's a medal?
Yeah.
Just use it for cooking, do you? What's the medal for?
We won 7 gold medals in Germany.
Who we?
The cooks, native cooks, at the World Culinary Olympics.
Congratulations. That's a big honor. How many people were competing?
14,000 cooks.
You won the gold medal out of 14,000 cooks?
Yes.
And it's this Three Sister soup that won the award.
Oil that.
Oil?
Oil.
Oil.
Okay, that's good.
Okay, good. It pours much better than the honey, by the way.
Okay.
So
we usually have a pastry brush to put on our bread.
But fingers works okay?
Oh, yeah.
And I can do it onto the sweet one too?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we just do a little bit of Little bit of padding on the top.
So what was it like being in Germany at the Culinary Olympics?
Just unbelievable. I mean, when China, Japan brought their teams in, I thought, oh my gosh, what chance do we have? You know, they were all so professional, you know.
What are you, chopped liver?
And well, I thought, when you're a native person, right away you put yourself down, you know.
Stop that!
What am I doing here, you know? But we showed them we won overall, you know.
That's amazing.
We won overall.
Where's the oil? It disappeared already. Oh, here it is. So you're putting that into what oven for how long?
400.
400 for half an hour.
It should be at 400.
Open the door. There's no room. Where? Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's the bread. Isn't it beautiful? We're going to dress these up, and we're going to, when we come back, we're going to taste them. And right now, my fingers are burning right off. You think that's funny? Ow! Oh, look at this. We're very lucky that we made some bannock, and all the really nice pieces, they're the ones that I made, okay? You want me to send it over in a canoe? Would you like one of those? Here, why don't you have a bannock? This is Bertha soup. Here we go. This is for you. Mmm.
Just hurry up.
You're hungry, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Mmm, it looks terrific. Is that not the best Three Sister soup you've ever had? Mmm. Mmm. And now I get to taste the dessert bannock. Oh my goodness. We put different fruits on it, and we put some whipped cream, and now we put it in our mouth. Mmm. Join us next time when we meet more sweet grandmothers and eat more sweet and delicious food right here on Loving Spoonfuls. Although it's hard to find somebody as sweet as this lady. I threw ya.